organizational behavior. An American social psychologist proposed two contrasting theories on human motivation and management in his book, The Human Side of Enterprise. In 1960, these theories are known as Theory X and Theory Y. Theory X. Theory X assumes that employees are inherently lazy and will avoid work if they can. This theory suggests that workers need to be closely supervised and managed through a system of rewards and punishments. Assumptions of Theory X. Inherent dislike for work. Employees naturally dislike work and will avoid if possible. Need for control. Because employees dislike work, they must be controlled and directed to achieve organizational goals. Avoidance of responsibility. Employees prefer to be directed, wish to avoid responsibility, and have little ambition. Focus on security. Employees are primarily motivated by financial rewards and job security. Example: a manager in a factory setting believes that workers are not motivated to work hard unless they are given strict instructions and closely monitored. This manager implements system of frequent check-ins and performance reviews with bonuses for high performance and penalties for low performance. Thus, we can say that theory X represents a pessimistic view, means negative, of employees' nature and behavior at work, while theory Y presents a optimistic, means positive, view of the employees' nature and behavior at work. If we correlate with Maslow's theory, we can say that theory X is based on the assumption that the employees emphasize on physiological needs and safety needs, while theory X is based on the assumption that the social need, esteem needs, and self-actualization needs dominate the employees. George reviewed theory Y to be more violent and reasonable than theory X. Thus, he encouraged cordial team relations and responsible and stimulating jobs and participation for all in decision-making process. Theory Y. Theory Y presents a more positive view of employees, suggesting that they are self-motivated and thrive on responsibility. This theory emphasizes the importance of creating a supportive work environment and empowering employees. Assumptions of Theory Y. Enjoyment of work. Employees view work as a natural activity and can find satisfaction in it. Self-direction. Employees are capable of self-direction and self-control when committed to objectives. Acceptance of responsibility. Employees seek responsibility and are motivated by opportunities to use their creativity and skills. Motivated beyond money. Employees are motivated by a variety of needs, including self-fulfillment and the desire for personal growth. Example: a manager in a tech company believes that employees are inherently motivated and capable of managing their own tasks. This manager creates a flexible work environment where employees are given autonomy, encouraged to contribute ideas, and rewards for innovation and collaboration. Employees can perceive their job as relaxing and normal. They exercise their physical and mental efforts in an inherent manner in their jobs. Employees may not require only thread external control to work, but they can use self-direction and self-control if they are dedicated and sincere to achieve the organization's objective. If the job is rewarding and satisfying, then it will result in employees' loyalty and commitment to organization. The employees have skilled and capabilities. Their logical capabilities should be fully utilized. In other words, the creativity, resourcefulness, and innovation employees can be utilized to solve organizational problems. Implications of Theory X and Theory Y. Quite a few organizations use Theory X today. The Theory X encourages use of tight control supervision. It implies that employees are reluctant to organizational changes, thus it does not encourage innovation. Many organizations are using Theory Y techniques. The Theory Y implies that The manager should create and encourage a work environment which provides opportunities to the employees to take initiative and self-direction. Employees should be given opportunities to contribute to organizational well-being. Theory Y encourages decentralization of authority, teamwork, and participative decision making in an organization. Theory Y researches and discovers the way in which an employee can make significant contributions in an organization. It harmonizes and matches employees' needs and aspiration with organization need and aspiration. This is the very important point. Note it down. So now we have models of organizational behavior. Here we have 5 model: autocratic model, custodial model, sportive model, collegial model, and lastly system model. Let's start from autocratic model. The autocratic model is based on power and authority, with management making decisions unilaterally and expecting employees to comply. This model relies on strict control and often results in dependent workforce. Example: in a factory setting, a manager may dictate the work schedule, methods, and rules without seeking input from employees. The workers are expected to follow orders without question, and their performance is monitored closely to ensure compliance. Autocratic model is the model that depends upon strength, power, and authority. In an autocratic model organization, the people who manage the task in an organization have formal authority for controlling the employees to work under them. These lower level employees have little control over the work function. Their ideas and innovation are not generally welcomed, as the key decisions are made at the top management level. The guiding principle behind this model is that management or owners have enormous business expertise, and the average employees have relatively low levels of skill and needs to be fully directed and guided. This type of autocratic management system was common in factories in the Industrial Revolution era. Autocratic model drawbacks. The autocratic model is also a detractor to job satisfaction and employees' morale. This is because employees do not feel valued and part of the overall team. This leads to a low level of work performance. While the autocratic model might be appropriate for some very automated factory situation, it has become outdated for most modern day organizations. One of the more significant problems associated with the autocratic model is that wired to micromanage the staff, where they have to watch all the details and make every single decision. Clearly, in a more modern day organization where highly paid specialists are employed, an autocratic system becomes impractical and highly inefficient. Custodial model. The custodial model focuses on providing economic security and benefits to employees in exchange for their loyalty and dependence. This model emphasizes benefits and a secure work environment to keep employees satisfied. Example: a large corporation offers comprehensive health insurance, retirement plans, and other benefits to its employees. These perks create a sense of security and loyalty among the workforce, even though employees may have limited influence on decision-making process. The custodial model is based on around the concept of providing economic security, as we discussed earlier, for employees through wages and other benefits that will create employees' loyalty and motivation. Many professional companies provide health benefits, corporate cards, financial packaging of salary, and so on. These are incentives designed to track and retain quality staff. The underlying theory for the organization is that they will have a greater skilled force, more motivated employees, and have a competitive advantage through employees' knowledge and expertise. Sportive model. The sportive model aims to foster a motivating and encouraging work environment. Managers act as a coaches and facilitators, helping employees achieve their potential and feel valued. This model promotes a positive organizational culture. Example: in a tech startup, managers regularly hold one-on-one meetings with employees to discuss their career goals and provide guidance to skill development. Employees are given autonomy in their work and their achievements are recognized and celebrated. The important point. Unlike the two earlier approaches, the sportive model is focused around inspiring leadership. It is not based upon control and authority or upon incentives, but instead tries to motivate staff through the manager employees relationship and how employees are treated on day-to-day basis. Quite opposite to the autocratic model, this approach states that employees are self-motivated and have valued and insight to contribute to the organization beyond just their day-to-day role. The intent of this model is to motivate employees through a positive workforce where their ideas are encouraged and often adapted. Therefore, the employees have some form of buy-in to the organization and its direction. Collegial model. The collegial model emphasizes teamwork and collaboration. In this model, employees and manager work together as a partner with a focus on a shared goals and mutual respect. This approach fosters a sense of ownership and accountability among employees. Example, in a consulting firm, teams of employees and managers collaborate on client projects. Each team member contributes their expertise and decisions are made collectively. This collaborative approach leads to a strong sense of camaraderie and shared responsibility. The collegial model is based around routine work. Everybody work as a colleagues. The overall environment and corporate culture need to be aligned to this model where everybody is actively participating. Is not about status and job title. Everybody is encouraged to work together to build a better organization. The role of manager is to foster this teamwork and create positive and energetic workplace. In much regard, the manager can considered be the coach of the team. As coach, the goal is to make the team perform well overall rather than focus on their own performance or the performance of the key individuals. The collegial model is quite effective in organizations that need to find new approaches, marketing teams, research and development technology, software. Indeed, anywhere the competitive landscape is constantly changing and ideas and innovations are key competitive success factors. System model. The system model takes a holistic view of organization, recognizing the interdependence of various elements such as people, technology, and processes. This model focuses on creating a flexible and adaptive environment that can respond to external conditions. Example, in a multinational corporation, the management implements a system-wide change, integrate new technology across all departments. This change is accompanied by training programs and feedback mechanisms to ensure that employees adapt smoothly. The organization continuously monitored external market trends and adjust its strategies accordingly. This is the most contemporary system model of the five. In the system model, the organization looks at the overall structure and team environment and considered that individuals have different goals, talents, and potential. The intent of the system model is to try and balance the goals of the individual with the goals of the organization. The individual obviously want good remuneration, job security, but also want to work in a positive work environment where the organization adds values to the community and its customers. The system of model should be an overall partnership of manager and employees with a common goal and where everybody feel that they have a stake in the organization. So lastly we have conclusion. These models provide different approaches to managing and motivating employees, each with its own advantages and challenges. The choice of model often depends on the organization's goal, culture, and the nature of work. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.